Alright gang, it's time to get real. I get questions all the time about when I'm coming back, when I'm going to start doing YouTube videos again, if I'm still fingerboarding, all of that. So, to be frank, probably not going to come back. It's not to say I won't ever come back, but probably not anytime soon. Primarily because fingerboarding was, and still sort of is, when I decide to sit down and do it, it's extremely stressful. And I've kind of gotten past it a bit to where I'm having fun with it when I do it occasionally, but it was something that was actually a major stressor in my life. As much as it was fun and it was a hobby, and some of the best times in my life, I think, were spent fingerboarding, meeting new people, meetups, seeing old friends, and people that I talk to every day but only see once in a year. Those were some of the best times that I've ever had, but the worst times that I've had being home by myself, standing in one spot for 7 or 8 hours trying to land one combo so that I can get a video to post. And it was fun originally, trying to one-up myself all the time and do creative things that I had either not seen or rarely seen, and that was the majority of my content. But when it got down to it, there was a point where that became way too difficult, and I was always just down on myself because I would land a trick off camera and then I'd put the camera on for hours and hours and hours and try and do it, and I just couldn't do it. And there's so many tricks that I always wanted to put on my Instagram that I just never could accomplish because it was too painful or it was too stressful. And I think a lot of people discredit fingerboarding for, not being a physical activity. And I can attest to that to an extent, because when I did fingerboard all the time, I ended up gaining a lot of weight, which I lost a lot of that really fast. I lost most of that really fast right after I quit. I've had a lot of changes in my life, that mostly for the better, that have made it nearly impossible for me to enjoy fingerboarding the way that I once did. And I have other hobbies now that I do enjoy, that even when they don't go exactly my way, it doesn't frustrate me in the way that fingerboarding did, and even still does to an extent. And I do still enjoy it. I still do it occasionally. I still have a lot of my old stuff. If any of you ever want to buy any of it, just ask. I'm probably willing to talk. It doesn't necessarily mean I'll sell it to you, but I'm willing to talk. I have sold a lot of my old stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I'll probably never use. And on that note, Furious Styles, or Handboard Trickopedia as we used to call you, I have some stuff I still need to get out to you, so yeah, hit me up, because we need to be in touch about that. I'm the worst about that. Yeah, I may post up a clip here or there. I might post another video like this saying hi, and I don't know, maybe if you guys can get me really hyped, you might get me to post an edit or something, but the truth is, it's probably not likely, and it's primarily just because of the frustration that I face when it comes to the sport. Nothing in the world has ever made me as angry as fingerboarding has. Never have I purposefully broken things or gotten as angry as I did when it came to not being able to land fingerboard tricks. And on top of that, I would put myself in severe physical pain just trying to do the same movements over and over and over and over and over, trying to perfect something. Even when I would land it 10 times in a row, I would just be so unhappy with every single one. And I posted a lot of stuff that I was unhappy with too, and I think that's part of what drove that anger, is that I would just think back to all these videos, and I'd rewatch all these videos that I made where I would land a trick sketchy, and it just made me so mad, because I'm I can do that better, and then I would go to try to do it cleaner or better, and I wouldn't be able to do it at all. And so it just became this cycle of just basically hating myself. And I know it sounds weird to put such a high level of importance on something like this, but it was something I took very seriously, and I don't think I'll ever take it as seriously as I once did. And I know that sucks for a lot of you to hear, but I have a kid, and he lives with me now. So I'm, very focused on him, and I have a full-time job. I'm the sole provider for my family, and I have other hobbies that I do now, and fingerboarding's not even nearly as expensive as some of them. So as of right now, I'm definitely not interested in coming back. That's not to say maybe in the future I'll come back or won't come back. I still enjoy the sport, and I still do come back and I watch some of you guys from the past, and like, you guys just blow me away. I can't believe how far you all have come, but I'm just not there anymore. I hope that, you know, if I do end up coming back one day, you all won't hate me for this video, but it was definitely the best times and the worst times of my life being a part of this community, and it affected me in a lot of ways, positive and negative, but overall I think I left on a positive note, and I think if I had stayed much longer I wouldn't have. And so I hope you guys keep at it, and like, I support all of you guys, fans and fingerboarders, and it's an amazing sport, and the people that do it and have fun with it are some of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. But I just don't see myself getting back into it as seriously as I did. It's just, it frustrates me to an immeasurable amount. I don't think that there's a time in my life anytime soon where that would be appropriate. So I just wanted to say something because it's been a long time, and I still continue to get messages all the time, and I'm sure I still will probably for a very, very long time, if not forever. And I love hearing from you guys. I love all the messages I get, even the ones that are negative. I've always loved the negative reviews and always loved the critics. And, you know, K-Skates 190, I think was his name, the guy I debated on Instagram Live. That was something else, but I don't think I would ever do anything like that again, especially right now. But it's really good to see that the community's still out there and thriving, and that some of the people that I collabed with back in the day are still doing it just as big as they did before. A huge call out to Fangerskate, Shred and Breakfast, Jelly Tuning, the whole team, everybody, Cheesy, Easy, Handboard Trickopedia, man, everybody, man, you guys are the best. Hit me up. Maybe we'll get together sometime, have a drink or something.